guys, back with another update video. Throw in some meetup details. Had an opportunity again to meet with Raul Fishman and Bobby Gass a couple weeks ago. Didn't really have anything before that, and we met and didn't really grab too much that day, so haven't been able to comprise much of an update until now, but I'll get into those details shortly. So before we met for our VC meetup, I had only really acquired a couple of new things since my previous video. The first is what I've got playing on the background. This is Mythos, self-titled. This is their album from 1971. This is a 2008 German reissue. And this is German space rock, as you can probably make out in the background. Excellent stuff. If that's what you like, this is highly recommended. I actually saw this on Amazon and shipped. It was under $21 Canadian. So I could not say no to that. Absolutely love this. Mythos. Some sad news out of these guys' camp in the last couple of weeks. Gordon Downey, lead singer of the Tragically Hip from Kingston, Ontario. Here he is here in the foreground. It's been out now that he has terminal brain cancer. So they are getting together and doing one last Canadian tour. Tickets went on sale last week, and scalpers have just put them prices through the roof, in the thousands. Crazy stuff. This is their debut album from 1987. This, however, is a 2015 reissue on 180 gram. So a couple weeks ago at the VC meetup, I had, as I say, with Bobby Gass and Raul. Raul's friend Ivan was also along with us for the day. We once again met for breakfast at the Canadiana, which came highly recommended from Bobby, and rightly so. It was great. After that, we hit two stores. The first store was one that I hadn't been to before. It's called Vintage Vinyl, and from there I only grabbed one record. It was Ry Cooder's Boomer Story, and it was a neat little store. It was a long weekend, with Monday being the holiday, and we were waiting for the owner to show up, and he was about 15 minutes late, and thought it was kind of odd that four guys were standing there waiting for the store to open. It was pretty much a first for him, but anyways, it was a neat little place. It was a fair bit of material that was overpriced. They had a significant jazz section, but it wasn't really good quality stuff. It was a lot of standard stuff that you'd see in a lot of places. So we were there for maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so, and then we went back to PCV Vinyl in Oakville, Ontario, which was one of the locations we went to the first time we met, and of the two, it was better that day. Still not quite as good as it was on its first visit. I only got one LP from there and 5 45s. Of course, if you saw my last video, they had a deal. 45s were $2 each, or 5 for $5. So the LP that I got was One Step Beyond by Madness. It's a nice shape. That's on Sire. And some 45s. Nazareth with Love Hurts and Hair of the Dog. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. I Like It Like That. Backed with I Gotta Dance to Keep From Crying. Roy Orbison with Wait and Breaking Up Is Breaking My Heart. That's on MGM. Paul Revere and the Raiders, Without You, and Mr. Sun, Mr. Moon from Columbia. And the last one here is Josie by Steely Dan, backed with Black Cow. And these ones are in really nice shape. I'm not sure if Bobby mentioned it, but they have at PCV Records a 45 room, and 45s that had these little white stickers all came from one person, one collection, and they took very good care of their 45s. So if you spotted any with those stickers on, it was a fairly quick indication that they were probably going to be in good quality, and that was pretty much the case across the board. Okay, so after that I really didn't pick up very much until the last couple of weeks. Hence the reason why I haven't made a video, but I've got a good handful here in the last maybe 10 days or so, so I'll fly through these. First of all, Grateful Dead from 1973. This is Wake of the Flood. Foghat Live. These next 5 or so, they're just some staple ones that I've never had on vinyl, and I just found them at great prices. Michael Jackson, Off the Wall, so I had to add them to the collection. I Am by Earth, Wind & Fire. This is my first Earth, Wind & Fire LP. Nice shape. I've had this on CD forever, but never on LP. By Robot, Alan Parsons Project. Simply classic. A simple classic from him. Next is New Morning by Bob Dylan. For my Bob Dylan collection, this is called Me 2i. Hope it's not too dark. I'm kind of doing this new position, new lighting. I hope it comes out okay. Night at the Opera by Queen. On Elektra. Posted this on a couple of listened to this last night, or maybe it was the night before, a couple of Facebook groups, but this is Christine McVie's self-titled album, from 1984. I think regarded by many as probably her best solo album. I haven't listened to this probably in 15 years. I really like it. Side 2, Go Stronger than Side A. Parallel Lines by Blondie. Got some live Moby. Grape Jam. Columbia 2i. Heroes Are Hard to Find. Fleetwood Mac. Reprise, of course. Nice copy on Anthem, Canadian pressing. Farewell to Kings by Rush. This was really, really surprising to find, because the place that I got this, you just don't see records from this label in particular. This is On Stax Rare Stamps by Eddie Floyd. Sorry, Bobby, this one's staying in my collection. Ain't that the truth? Jeff Beck. Epic. And lastly, a couple of Christmas albums. Some of you know some of you know that I like to collect Christmas albums. The first one I got here is Disney's Christmas Favorites, 13 all-time classics. And you see about this, and this goes for a half-decent amount of money online. You just don't see it in the wild. Really nice shape. And Dean Martin Christmas album. This was $3, and it's in terrific shape. Sure, these corners here, they're just perfect. I like Dino. He does good Christmas stuff. Anyways, that's it for me. One more thing that I wanted to share with you. I thought this was pretty cool. Record Store Day, I told you I went out with my daughter's boyfriend this year, and between my vinyl and his vinyl sort of habits, my daughter and him were out shopping the other day, and they both decided to buy records. So she bought her very first record. So she doesn't know I'm showing this, but I'm going to share it with you because it's pretty interesting. especially if you're a Disney fan. But this is a picture disc for The Little Mermaid. And the artwork on this is actually really, really beautiful. So there's Ariel on side one, and I don't know, I can't remember her name. Anyway, this is the villain from the movie. But it's just beautiful. And yeah, she asks me if she could play it, so she just comes down to my room and turns it on. So maybe getting her started on vinyl. So anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm over 10 minutes now. Sorry, a little bit longer than I was anticipating. But I hope everybody's doing well. Have a great week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye now.